Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. D-Row, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Into the box, Brooks Spear, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Gonzalez has finished off more than 1,900 career innings during his time in the big leagues, and over that time he's punched out over 1,800 batters, placing him just outside the all-time top 100 on the strikeout list. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you. Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
1 out, nobody on. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Now to the plate, Brian Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Martin Perez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, lefty Martin Perez, not an overpowering guy, sneaky quick, 92 to 93 miles an hour, good hard slurve. His changeup is a good pitch, not overpowering, but one thing I like that he does, and you'll know early on if he's pitching well, he's not afraid to come inside with the fastball to right-handed hitters.
So coming to the plate, Jose Martinez having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
And that gets him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So striding forward now, Paul Goldschmidt. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner goes for second. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And a relay to the plate. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. as he arrives at second without a play as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The third
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's Matt Carpenter as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He's gone 2 for 5. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action.
Bader.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And Molina's aboard a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Into the box now, Drew Robinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Molina ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first. They've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Caleb Smith comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Smith.
Digging in, Gio Gonzalez. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pitch popped up. Spear in foul ground. And the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Marlins nothing. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. Out into right center, well hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. In his career, Alfaro is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. The 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Alfaro, the former Philly, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. O'Brien stands at second with no outs. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bader has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Digging in, Gabby Guerrero looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In there, 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1 out and a runner on second base. A little bit outside. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter has it, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, JT Riddle, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Second. Wong is there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins.
Now batting.
And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Digging in to try it again, Colton Wong. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Called strike. 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 2 out, nobody on. And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cards leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Stepping in, Austin Dean, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I always felt, though, too, you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
And the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 31.
The pitcher, Caleb Smith, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Juan.
Ready now for the Marlins, Juan Carrillo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Dean leads off first with 1 away. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Hit back toward the mound, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brooks.
Digging in, Brooks Spear. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. For the bottom of the third, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Trying to pick things
the
up where we
baseman,
left off. Matt Carpenter. He went
Carpenter.
deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Harrison Bader is on deck. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And you see there on the lower part of your screen, his total places him 3rd best on this Cardinals ball club. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Guerrero is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Stepping up to the plate, Yadier Molina. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Here's the 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Runners on first with 1 down. And it misses. 3-1 now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Gio Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Marlins nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
Way outside. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Well hit to right, but foul.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Line towards center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Peter O'Brien. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
3-2 now. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Miami down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First delivery to him on the way. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Riddle gathers it in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Marlins offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Leading off the inning,
right
Gabby Guerrero.
Number
and they'll
65.
need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in, JT Riddle comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Now
A look at our line score
Number
here through the
46.
first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Now at the plate, Austin Dean. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Dean, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Guerrero stands at first with 1 out. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So here now is the pitcher, Caleb Smith. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. In now, Juan Carrillo has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
In now, Brooks Spear standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul DeYoung, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Popped him up. Carrillo is under it. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Carpenter. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Riddle has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Striding into the box, Harrison Bader. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
Molina.
Striding in, Yadier Molina. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Settling in now, Brian Anderson will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The windup and the 0-1. This is foul right side. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Full count now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. 45. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Standing in now, Peter O'Brien. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Bader will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 65.
Digging in now, Gabby Guerrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. Anderson at second. O'Brien at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And a relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting.
Well, maybe the tables
46.
have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming up, as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Bud Norris, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 25, Bud Norris.
Into the box, Austin Dean, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 9 homers and 29 driven in. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Up next for the Marlins.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Nope. 3-0. Three runs already home here. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Dean rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will bang up against the wall. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box now, Juan Carrillo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the over. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Cardinals are out in front 5-4. Nick Goody
please.
Enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 44, Nick Goody.
Stepping into the box, Drew Robinson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Drew Robinson.
Now here it comes. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his right. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Jairo Munoz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 34, Jairo Munoz.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed it back up to that speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. In now, Jose Martinez, fouled off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman.
Now batting, Colton Wong. He was a ground-down victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Munoz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
He's set. The 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cards strand a couple. They lead it 5-4. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Luke Gregerson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44, Luke Gregerson.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brooks Spear. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 home. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Standing in now, Peter O'Brien. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Austin Bryce gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Austin Bryce.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-4.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Matt Carpenter will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a curveball misses inside. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball down below the knees.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Full count. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows
Now
smoke
batting,
by a guy at the
center
letters.
fielder,
That's the ultimate
Harrison.
challenge pitch. And for me personally,
Bader.
watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Harrison Bader, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. But he just missed his extra bases. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina. He singled earlier, making him 1-for-2 to this point.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
The left fielder, number 33, Drew Robinson.
Now at the plate, Drew Robinson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Two and two. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Marlins 4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jordan Hicks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 49, Jordan Hicks. Now playing left and batting 9.
Up next for Miami, Jorge Alfaro.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box now, Gabby Guerrero, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Hicks is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Alfaro aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Ball 3. 3-2 now. JT Riddle, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Well hit to right, but foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Slapped hard the opposite way. Martinez is there to put it away for out number 1. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Standing in, J.T. Riddle. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Hicks will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 46.
Into the box now, Austin Dean. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. To 2-2 now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Another try at 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Marlins leave 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tayron Guerrero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Miami. Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 56, Tayron Guerrero. Now playing center.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Adolis Garcia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Guerrero playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch on its way. A strike, and it's 3-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 3-2 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Sierra ranging back to the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A runner at second, nobody out. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 2-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball. No one out with a runner at second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll add one more to the total as the score moves to 7-4 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
21, Andrew Miller.
Striding in to start the ninth, Magneuris Sierra, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
For the Marlins.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
In now, Juan Carrillo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Sierra on at first, nobody out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 2-1 popped straight up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. A runner at first with no outs here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Brooks Spear, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Count remains at 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First offering on its way. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Miami down to their last strike. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
7-4 the final finish today. St. Louis jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Gio Gonzalez hangs win number 11 on his line. Martin Perez couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. Andrew Miller wraps it up for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 7 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors, they left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Gio Gonzalez. His record is now 11-9. Credit the save to Andrew Miller, his 33rd. The loss goes to Martin Perez. He falls to 5-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes.